Hey guys, welcome back to A-Level Lessons. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the second part of our post-A-Level series, and we're going to be looking at something that I think a lot of you guys are going to be quite interested in, right? It's the application process. So we're going to be covering what the application process is all about, right? Now that you have gotten your results, or some of you guys are receiving your results in a few days, and how do we write a good personal statement? So this is the second part of our post-A-Level series. The last part will be on interviews. That one will come out next week. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the entire application process. So how long does it take? What should you be expecting throughout the entire process? And after that, we're going to be looking at the personal statement. Most of you guys will be required to write a personal statement, if not all of you guys. So we're going to look at what is a personal statement and how do you write a strong one, right? Some of you guys may be looking to apply for scholarships, and even better personal statement may be required as well. Okay, let's go. So the entire process. Alright, so this is the rough timeline of what your entire application process will be. So we're currently in the month of February as of release of this video. So meaning that this will be our collection of our results. So some of you guys are receiving your results in 2 days. Some of you guys who are watching this may be receiving it in 1 year. Some of you guys maybe 1 month, a few weeks from now. So this is usually going to occur in your first few months of the year, usually around February for the GCE A levels. And from now till May, this is when there will be the reviewing of applications that you have submitted. Some of you guys may be accepted as well. Some of you guys may receive offers, and also some of you guys may have to go for interviews. So interviews really depend on the various unis and the various courses. Some schools and courses do not actually require an interview. For I myself, I got my placing at my university just within literally 2 days of submitting my application. Right, so it really depends on your results. Some of you guys who have very, very good results, you would find that the unis tend to get back to you within 1 or 2 days, and then you'll be in disbelief, you'll be in shock. You're like, oh, so fast, and I got my place. Is this a scam? But actually, it's not, right? Some of you guys may actually get your offers quite fast if you have a strong application that has been submitted. So this usually will last until around May, June, July period. This is when most of the offers should be issued. So if you don't really get an offer by then, you may want to consider reapplying, or you may want to consider just waiting it out. Right, and by August, we have to start uni. So August is when most students will matriculate, meaning to say that you should have really gotten your offers by then. So this is the rough timeline. A lot of students always ask, oh man, how long should I be waiting? So some of you guys can, I would say, wait from now Feb until around, give it May period, right, around the May or April period to fully receive most of your offers, right? But don't be afraid or dismayed if you don't get it yet. I know some people who have gotten their offers in July, right, literally 2 to 3 weeks before orientation started. So it really depends on the universities and depends on students as well, because they need to offer certain slots and reserve certain slots for certain people. Like those of you guys who are serving national service, the universities may reserve certain spots for you guys first. So what should you do, or what you should do? Alright, upon receiving results, upon receiving your results, first of all, please go and take some time to celebrate. Some of you guys will definitely cry. I've seen a lot of my friends cry, okay, but try not to, right, because there are always alternative options out there, right? Most of my friends or peers or colleagues who I've seen do badly at the A levels, they have always found an alternative, and a lot of them are very successful today. So you've really come a long way, right? The fact that you managed to sit for this A level. So don't be dismayed. Okay, whatever it is, tell yourself, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be sad. I'm going to find what are some possible alternatives. And trust me, a lot of you guys will still make it, right? Some of you guys may think that it's the end of the world. It's not. Some of you guys will make it. A lot of you guys will really be able to enter a lot of courses that you may not expect to enter. Those of you guys who did well, please go and celebrate. Go and enjoy yourself. Have a good time outside. Get a nice meal with your family or whatnot. Celebrate the good results. Okay, the next day is when I think it starts to get real. Right, the next morning when you wake up, a lot of you guys will be on a Saturday morning. Some of you guys may be, perhaps on another weekday or weekend. Please start to apply. Right, the faster you apply, the faster you may be offered a spot in your dream course at university. Right, as far as possible, I would recommend students to just apply within the first weekend. Right? Because for me, example, I managed to apply mine literally the day after my results. I got my offer 2 days after that. Right? So for some of you guys, it may be a faster process. So if you already know what course you're set on, you've already done your research and your studies, just feel free to apply as quickly as possible. It's good for you as well. And in the months to come, if you have not heard from your desired uni or your desired course, just wait it out first. Some courses are very, very competitive. So some places may be offered closer towards the June period. So just wait it out first, alright? Don't be too afraid. You can always drop the university an email. It's up to you as well. Okay, a key tip that I have for you guys is to really keep your options open, right? Apply to as many universities as possible. A lot of unis will have different application processes, right? For example, SMU may have a whole area on a whole questionnaire that you may need to fill up. NUS may literally just be a personal statement and some supporting documents and you're done. And do not be overly ambitious at the same time, right? While you may keep your options open, if your IGP is nowhere near the 10th percentile of the IGP of the previous year or the years before, unfortunately, the chances of you getting into the course, sad to say, are actually very, very slim. Right? So be real with yourself. Okay, know what options you have available. Apply to those courses that you know you stand a good fighting chance of getting in, but don't play with fire. Right? Don't go for, like, for example, you get maybe let's say straight C's and you want to try for law, right, or medicine, right? You already know that the requirements are going to be very, very high. It's not easy to get in. So don't waste that spot or that one chance you have when you can use it to apply for a course that maybe it may also still suit you. And it's something that may be further down the ranks of your choosing, but it's still a course that you know you'll be able to get in. Right? So this is just some key tips based on experience that I've seen a lot of other people, a lot of my own students as well. Some of them do not have enough options. Some of them are too ambitious or are too afraid to apply as well. Okay, so when applying, you should have a few things. Just get these ready before you apply. It's good to have. This is a list of stuff that I recommend you have. Your A-level certificate. Okay, most universities, the application portal will already have your school and your details, your results all uploaded into the portal itself already, right? The MOE is quite good at this. So you may not have to take out your own A-level cert again, but just in case you want to double check on your portal to make sure your grades are all correct, just have it beside you. Right, your O-level certificate, some courses may require this, not all courses will require, some courses may. The list of desired courses, so have it pre-planned. Okay, maybe first of all you're going for NUS Business Accountancy. Secondly, you're going for NTU Accountancy. Then let's say the third one you're going for Triple E. Right, so have a list of courses that you already have planned out next to you as well. Fourth, have your application number and PIN number. So every university or either that in some way or another, okay, they would have already emailed you or mailed you your PIN number. Right, usually it's done through mail, I believe, but I'm not sure whether some of you guys, maybe because of COVID or what, they may have sent it through email. So just be sure to check, right? Make sure you have the PIN number and application number ready for each university. Right, it is unique to every single one of you, so make sure you have your own unique one. Your fifth one will be the personal statement. We'll cover this in a bit. So I would say have it preloaded. So let's say today after watching this video, just go and write a simple one, right? Write a simple one that you know you can just submit straight away as well. Yeah, lastly, it's important is your credit card. Just go and get your parents' one or what, because a lot of courses, a lot of application or universities, they require you to pay an application fee. It's very common, be it local or overseas unis. I think it can cost around $10 to $15 if I'm not wrong. I think it really depends on the university. So just get a credit card ready. You may need it to apply, to pay before checking out or submitting your application. Just a small little application fee as well. Alright, so this is what you should be having. Have it prepared in advance. Alright, we'll move on to the fun stuff of today's video. We're going to be looking at the personal statement. So a lot of students always ask me, how do I actually write a personal statement? Or what should I include in my personal statement? Or how do I make my personal statement stand out? So some of you guys will require a personal statement for your apps, your application. Some may require it for scholarships as well. So I'll be just sharing some tips that I've garnered from my own experience. See if it's applicable to you as well, okay? So a personal statement is all about you, right? It is a statement featuring your desire to study a certain course, as well as as well as the skills and experience that you possess that support your passion. Right? So we're looking at skills, we're looking at experiences, we're looking at values that you have, we're looking at why do you want to study in this course that you want to study in. So a personal statement is usually limited in characters. If I'm not wrong, NUS has it at 2000 cap. I think some other universities have it at 1500 characters. So characters meaning that it includes your spaces, it includes paragraphing, right? It is not words itself, okay? So you need to be very careful of this. Go and measure or count the number of characters that you have, because if you exceed it, then you just can't include those stuff that may be valuable. So it's usually a very, very succinct, very, very short summary of yourself and your experiences. So what should you include in a personal statement? First of all, I would say your desired cause. We'll go through this one by one, okay? But your desired cause, skills, experience that supports your cause, and an outlook. So these are the four main areas that you should always try and tackle when it comes to a personal statement. So first of all, your desired cause. This is very, 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 very simple. You just need to state the cause that you're interested in, right? Just let the they call it the admissions office understand and know which cause you're actually interested in and the reason behind it. So this usually helps you to start off a personal statement. A lot of students don't know how to start it off. Just start it off with very simply the course that you're applying to. And just remember to change the school that you're applying accordingly if you are copy pasting. Because I know a lot of students, they just copy paste a personal statement from NTU to NUS to SMU to SUTD to SUSS. They all just copy paste. So just change the school name, right? If you ever have that included. So an example over here I have for you is that this is how one can start off. The NTU Aerospace Engineering course has piqued my interest since my early days in junior college. And after you carry on with the next part, which we will cover here, is going to be your skills. So let us know what are the skills that you have. So let the school know the various skills you possess that are relevant to your field of study. So don't come in and say that, I am a chef at heart, but you're applying to, let's say, aerospace engineering. Right? It's not really very relevant. You're not going to show your knife skills in, building or engineering a plane. Right? It doesn't really make sense. So these skills can include more of either soft skills, personable skills. For example, leadership, communication, critical thinking, teamwork, work ethics, personable skills. So we're looking at skills that a university will want to, they will actually value. So for example, leadership and teamwork have always been strong skill sets of mine that I would like to continue honing. So let us know, let the school know. What if you have these skills, right? This personal statement is not for you to brag. It's for you to tell me that you are going to value add to the school. So exemplified by, so give me an example. Maybe you did some community service, any of those. Hence, I believe that I'll be able to value add to the course through blah, 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 blah. Right? So the whole point of a personal statement is to tell the admissions office that you are applying because you not only want to study this course, but you want to value add to the school and value add to society as a whole. Right? And this can be done through the various skills that you possess. Right? So this will be very, very important. Next, we move on to experience. So experience looks more at your examples, right? It's as though we're crafting a pew paragraph here, right? Okay, but experience looks at your examples. So substantiate your skills with strong examples or add in any form of unlinked experiences that will add value to your personal statement. So it doesn't have to be related to your skills. It can be something that, let's say, it's completely different. But let's say you served in some community service as just an ordinary student. But because of this service, it has great meaning to you. So you can always just include it in. So include significant events that you have been involved in, CCAs, VIAs, community involvement, special events. For example, maybe you attended the opening of the legal year in a certain year, right? That's something that you can include. So an example here I have is having taken part in multiple community involvement projects. So let us know CIP or VIA activities such as volunteering at whatever old folks home or students' childcare centers or whatnot. I firmly believe that contributing back to society is key, and then you go on to explain a bit more. Right? So it can just be one or two examples. You don't have to flood the the admissions people with 5-10 examples, because there's no way they can read your whole personal statement and there's no way it will fit into the characters. So give us the most important, the most significant events that you count value to your own life and is valuable to letting the admissions office know. Last of all, we have an outlook. Right? What is an outlook? It's outlook whenever we look at econs, right? A bleak outlook. You're looking towards the future. So outlook looks at where you see yourself in the future and where this course may take you. So this is optional, it does not have to be included, right? Especially if you are still unsure. Maybe you are just pursuing business as a general degree. You're not sure that you're going to do marketing or finance or HR or any of those other fields in the future. So if you are certain, you can always just include it. For example, with aspirations to become a doctor in the future, this course would definitely place me in a strategic spot. Right? This is where it really nails the nail in the coffin. I mean, it's not coffin, but then you get the point, right? It tells the people that it shows your personal statement in a light that you are pursuing a course because there is a certain, no pun intended, but there's a certain course, CAUSE, that you would like to fulfill or pursue in the future. Right? It nicely wraps up your personal statement as a whole. So this is something that you can also consider as well. So take note, right? This is going to be our last slide. So just take note that a personal statement should allow you to stand out, right, from someone else with the same A-level score as you. So if I were to compare you and someone else, right, the two of you guys have straight A's, right? Maybe one of them has a certain leadership position and you have nothing, right? It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. It's how you craft your personal statement in a way that makes you stand out as an individual. Right? Maybe you have done a lot of community service. This person may have done a lot of leadership, but it's okay. There is still room to consider the two of you. But it's how you make yourself known and make yourself seem of one who can value add to this university. That is what will make you truly stand out from any other candidate who is also applying for the same course, which is equally as competitive. So it is not a space for you to boast about yourself and grow your ego. You have to be genuine with the universities about yourself and the experience that you carry with you, right? Everyone loves experiences, right? All of us have our own experiences. So let it be made known, right? Let it be made known and show the university that this experience is something that, is genuine, is something that you did want to pursue, and is something that you're willing to pursue even further with this university in your desired course. So that will be what wraps up a good personal statement. It is what a personal statement is all about. It is about you, your experiences, and your reason for wanting to join this university and this desired course of yours. So I hope that clears up any questions or any qualms about how to write a good personal statement. I believe this should really hopefully get a lot of you guys started, get a lot of you guys thinking of where you should head with your personal statement, and just do a good job, because I think it's very important. Some schools may not require a personal statement, some schools will. So regardless, it's always good practice, because next time when it comes to applying for scholarships, bonds, a lot of different kinds of jobs out there, it may be something that you require as well. So it's good for you to have a good statement about yourself that you are willing to showcase. Alright, so that is all for this part on the part 2 of our post A-level series. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, and you did enjoy this or you're enjoying this series, right, be sure to give this video a like, as well as to subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help me out a lot. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, be sure to leave it in the comment section below. I read every single one of your comments as always, so just drop it down there and I will check it out. If not, stay tuned for part 3 coming out very, very soon. It will be on interviews, and not really applicable to everyone here, but I would say that a lot of you guys should be able to pick up some good tips from the interviews itself. That video, right, that may be applicable to you in the future as well. So stay tuned for that one. It'll be out very, very soon. If not, have a good one. All the best for your results, guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.